Everybody, it's Glenn back with some solo showdown in Brawl Stars. Let's go. And I'm trying Bo out as we get back to some story time here. Yeah, Bo is just, I mean, he's just coming on strong here, even though I got a long way to upgrade him. Anyways, so today's story time, I was talking to a few people the other day, and they mentioned the same thing to me, and I thought this was weird because they were saying like, "Oh, Glenn, you're so lucky, that you're single, and you don't have to worry about, being in a relationship or any kids." And I'm like, I appreciate the sentiment, and I have no problem saying it's been 20 years, since I was last in a serious relationship, and I understand what they're saying, but I mean, I really would like the opportunity. Oh, speaking of opportunities, let's get this. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're in the 1v1 already. I really would like the opportunity to be in a relationship. I don't know if I'm close or if it's going to be like far away, but I've heard that all throughout the years when people say like, "Oh yeah, you're lucky you're single because you don't have to deal with all the BS, or you don't have to worry about baggage or anything like that." Where's the center? Am I stuck here? Oh, I see. Okay, I see. I didn't see a route to get to the center here. But it got me thinking about, like, people have wanted to set me up on dates. Oh, okay, here we go. All right. I just need one more shot, and then I get my super. Okay, there we go. There's my shot. And we'll play the super. And we'll play the super right. Oh, my goodness. Okay, I think we got it. We got it. Yeah, people have wanted to set me up on dates because they just know what I've been single for forever, and they think they have an idea of what I'm interested in, and
I fight for my ancestors.
I just decline because I kind of think it's going to end up being a disaster. Speaking of disasters, I'm just going to get in big trouble here. Okay. All right, let's see if I can hold on here for just long enough to get this power up. Get out of here. Duck this. Get you. Okay, there we go. So it reminded me of the time in high school when I did get set up and I kind of couldn't get away with it, get away from it. So I got to figure out, I got to think of some names here. So it was my freshman year at high school, and I got to make a point that a lot of my friends and people I knew had parents who worked at the high school. My mom worked at the high school, so I'm just kind of setting it up there. So I had just broken up with my girlfriend at the time. I shouldn't say she had just broken up, but it had been a couple months, and I still wanted to get back with her. Yeah, I'm that type of person. Okay, can we finish this off? Let's finish this off right here. The winter ball was coming up. It was one of the two big dances. Now, if you were underclassmen, winter ball was it because there was a chance you could go to a prom, but you had to have an upperclassman take, or you had to be a part of the day, and there was no way I was going to be able to be a part of that. So I was looking toward winter ball, and the person I really want to take was my now ex, or then ex at the time, but there was no chance. So I was thinking about, like, okay, who would be really cool to take. And okay, so there was this one girl, and I'll just say her name is okay, let's get these power ups here. Okay, there we go. I'll just say her name is Margot. What's funny is I was thinking of, like, okay, Margot, like the first person you probably think of when you think Margot is Margot Robbie, and for me it was Margot Harshman. But anyways, okay, so Margot. That was the girl I wanted to. I said, okay, you know what? It'd be really cool if I could go with her to winter ball. And so I was thinking of what to say, and I had talked to her because we were part of the same groups. And one day I just said, okay, all right, I'm gonna go for it. And I just said, hey Margot, it'd be really cool if we went to winter ball. So this is kind of like my formal ask. And I'd be really interested if you would, you'd be my date. And she gives a smile, and kind of like that pause, you know, that most girls do when they're going to say no. And she said, let me get back to you. And if you're a kid and you've never been rejected, just know that when a girl says, or a guy says, let me get back to you, it means no. So I already knew in my head, because I had heard that plenty of times as a kid. I always heard, let me get back to you. And in my head, I was thinking, okay, she's going to say no. I kept hitting the emotes button instead of shooter button. Okay. I knew she was going to say no, but did I want to just want to stop her right there and say, okay, I know you're going to say no. Let me just, just go ahead and say no. That's fine. Or do I want to play the quote unquote game and just say, okay, all right, let's see what she says. On the 1% chance that I might actually get a yes, we'll hold out hope. So the next day, and this is about a month before Winter Ball. No, this is not Winter Ball. This is about a couple weeks before Winter Ball. I went up to her and I said, okay, I just want to follow up, even though in my back of my head, or back of my mind, she's going to say no. And she said, Glenn, you're a nice guy, as they all say. You're a nice guy, but I'm sorry. I'm going to say no. But I know somebody you can take to... That's what she said. And I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so you're saying no, but you want me to go to Winter Ball with somebody. And she said, yeah, it'd be really cool if you took, because I think you would fit well with this girl, one of my friends. And I said, no, I mean, I really just wanted to go with you. But in my head, I was like, really, I just want to go with my ex. I'm getting wrecked here. The whole situation was weird because it was like I wanted to go with Margot, but she says no, and then she wants me to set up, and she didn't say who. That was the thing. It wasn't like immediate. So I was thinking like, okay, well, I mean, I guess I'll just go with one of your friends. I just want to know who. And she said, oh, it's oh my goodness, okay, I just need to get through this. Okay, all right. I gotta think of a name here. Let's say her name is Jamie. Let's just do that. I can't even think of names. I should have had names ready. But anyways, we'll just go with Jamie. So she says, yeah, my friend Jamie would be great for you. And I realized that Jamie was just like, not only she was, okay, first of all, I know my looks. I'm not a good looking person. I wasn't good looking then, and I'm not good looking now. But Jamie was just a mess, if you want to call it that. She was not good looking, and she was arrogant and all that stuff, and everybody was just like, oh, okay, we got the 1v1 right here. All right, there you go. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, if they come near me, it's over. So, yeah. So Jamie was just not that type of person to be around. Oh, okay. They used their super to get away from it. Oh, that's crazy.
Been blessed by the spirits.
She was arrogant. She was not good looking. She was kind of like all the traits. Whoa! They just died in the gas. That's pretty amazing. It was all of the things I was not looking for in a girlfriend or even in a date, and this is the person that I'm supposed to take. And I was just like, I told Margot, I said, I'm sorry, but I wanted to go with you, and I actually really wanted to go with my ex, but I'm gonna say no. And I said it on the spot too. The moment she said, "Yeah, it's Jamie," I said, "There's no way. I'm sorry." Yeah, I didn't even say like, "Oh, I'll give you." I'll let you know, or something like that. Like what I said earlier. And Jamie's mom worked at the school too with my mom, Oh, not in the same department, but she was also a teacher. So I didn't go to the winter ball that time because I ended up having no date, and I was totally fine with it, you know, because I was only going to think about like what ifs, and yeah, I didn't want to deal with it. Can I get an accurate shot on this? I know I'm just like, you know, hip firing, but okay, let's get this. Okay, let's. No, I threw the bomb too far. Oh my goodness, I have nothing left. Fast forward a couple of months, and there was another dance that was coming up, and I had no I had no inclination, no intent to go because it was like, I guess we didn't call it the Sadie Hawkins dance, but that's kind of what it's called, you know, where the girl asks the guy to the dance. It was that one, whatever it's called in your school, whatever, you know. So I hear first of all, I hear from my mom, and she says, "Hey, I heard that you know, Jamie wanted to ask you out on to the dance, and you said no." I said, "Yeah, that's right." And she's like, "Why'd you do that?" I'm like, "Because I didn't want to go with. I didn't want to go with her." And I mean, it's true. I didn't want to go. She's arrogant, not a fun person to be around, and she's not my type. That's basically the story. And apparently, it had made a big stink with Jamie's mom that I said no. So between my mom and Jamie's mom, I got strong-armed into having to accept a yes from Jamie to this date. Okay, we got another 1v1 here. Okay, let's finish this off right here. They mad? They're throwing emotes as if they're mad. Okay, we got this. Jamie came up to me and did the formal, you know, would you go with me to the dance? And I was just kind of like, yeah, I guess. That was basically my whole approach to it. It wasn't even like the greatest yes. It was just kind of like a yeah, you know, just completely 100% reluctant to even do it, you know. But that's what happened. I got strong-armed into saying a yes just because I said no months earlier, and so all of the expenses were paid for because, you know, the whole point of the dance was the girl has to pay for everything. And the crazy thing about it was, I go and everybody, it's weird. I say everybody knew that I had to take the yes from Jamie. That's what it felt like, because people were asking me like, "Are you really going with Jamie to the date?" I'm like, all right, first off, oh wait, we're done? Oh, we won? I didn't even know. Okay. I was telling them, first off, you got to know the circumstances. Like, I basically am, I'm handcuffed. I'm handcuffed. I had to say yes, and in reality, I probably didn't have to say yes, but I'm just like, I didn't want more of a mess to happen. You know, so that's why I just said, you know what, fine. I just don't want to deal with the trouble. Can I finish the person off? Okay, all right. Oh, come here. Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're right here. All right, now come at me. All right. Okay, there we go.
The weakness of the enemy makes our
I just didn't want the trouble. I really didn't. So everything was arranged, and they picked me up, and all in my head. We didn't even go to a dinner or anything. We just went straight to the dance. Her mom, Jamie's mom, picked us both up, or picked me up, and just drove us to the dance. And I was just like, in my head, I'm like, please let this be the quickest 3 hours of my life. All I was thinking was, I just want this night to start fast and end fast. And all I was thinking was, okay, when we got to the school, I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. This is my plan. I'm going to dance one time, and then I'm going to disappear until the end of the dance. And surprisingly, that plan worked. We got there. We met all of Jamie's friends and Margot, who was there too, with whatever guy that she was with. I was like, okay, all right. Strange thing is, I didn't see my ex who was saying that it was who was saying I don't know why I keep hitting the emote button, but who was saying that you know, she was going to be there. I was like, well, okay, whatever. And I said, okay, all right, Jamie, do you want to dance right when we got there? And she's like, sure. We danced the first song, and that's it. And I just said, okay. Sat down, and then just started walking. Went to see whatever friends were around that I could just hang out with for like the whole 3 hours, even though they were on dates too, or they had their own dates. And I'm like, oh man, please let me just get through this. And somehow the night did end very fast. Like, I could not believe how fast the dance like just flew on by. I was so like, I was like, thank you for like the clock or whatever, you know, the earth spinning faster than it should be. This is fantastic. So I meet up with Jamie at the end, and I said, okay, it's time to go home. And her mom was there, ready to take us home. They dropped me off, and okay, let's get this, and then I'll get to the next part. Okay, there we go. And they dropped me off at my house, and Jamie's mom just like looks at it because we're both sitting in the back, like this whole like this is supposed to be this whole formal thing. And she says, "Oh, Glenn, I had a good time, even though we danced once." Like, and she said that audibly so that her mom knew. I'm like, I'm like, okay, all right. I had a good time too. That was my tone. I was like, I had a good time too. And her mom's just looking through the rear view mirror, just like, okay, this is good. Jamie's gonna get her first kiss. And I'm like, I am not kissing this girl. No. And I just went in, hugged her, and I gave a quick hug and got out of the car, like, fast. And just went back. And that was it. I said, you know what? I will never, I will never go through that again. Whoa, dude just went into the gas to go get a boost. I'm going into the gas to get a boost. So I was pretty upset, you know, that was my, oh my goodness, I gotta stop hitting the emote button. I was still upset that I had to take the date. So I said, never again will I ever deal with what I dealt with. And luckily, I didn't. You know, every other dance that I went to, eventually it was just because because the person, the girl that I took really, well, I should say really wanted to go with me, but they said yes. There was no setups, no nothing. It wasn't like somebody, it wasn't strong-armed or anything. It wasn't a bad idea by anybody. It was just, yeah, I had an interest, and the girls I asked said yes. So I hope none of you ever get, well, maybe it'll work out better for you all if you get set up, you know, by friends who think they have something, you know, have something good for you. Because for me, it was not that at all. I just can't believe, like, it was one thing and it ended up being another. Okay, let's finish this off here, and okay. And I should say, I just unlocked Bo like the other day, and I might be sticking with him because he is really good, and I'm just getting wrecked here. If I can go one more shot, we get our super. Okay, there we go. All right. And now come at me. There we go. And we should be able to get this. All right, and we got a few wins. So yeah, that's the story of how I got set up on a date, and it was I would say it's probably the worst date I've ever been on. So thank you for listening to Storytime. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to hit the like button, subscribe button, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next one.